Jaguar Wright says, the elites are after her and she needs your help. Let's go. What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is a part of the rundown for today. I should be doing these daily all day, but sometimes some of the stuff that's going on in the culture just so BS that I don't even care to talk about it. Not that I even care to talk about this, but this is relative to stuff that I've been talking about for years. Jaguar Wright sets up a GoFundMe for her legal defense and her justice fund. And she wrote, after speaking out against wrongdoing in the entertainment industry, I became the target of intense online harassment. Several YouTube content creators inserted themselves into my life, orchestrating a campaign that included swatting. I think that's when they send the boys to your crib. Swatting, doxing, and ultimately led to my arrest. The emotional and financial toll of these attacks has been overwhelming, and I'm now facing a complex legal battle to defend myself and restore my reputation. I am seeking support to hire a lawyer and a private investigator. With their help, I hope to clear my name, identify those responsible for those coordinating these attacks, and pursue legal actions to hold them accountable. Additionally, I need protection to ensure my safety as I navigate this challenging situation. Your support will make a direct impact on my ability to fight back and reclaim my life. Any support you can offer would mean the world to me as I work to defend myself and seek legal justice. It didn't say legal, I just added that. Anyway, thank you for standing with me during this difficult time. And then you can see right here, she has, her goal is $16,000 and she's raised $1,426. So the confusing thing to me is this against the industry or is this against content creators? Because I remember her saying at one point, well, she said a lot of things, but I remember her saying at one point, if I'm lying, why they don't sue me then? So my thing is, she's probably being sued now. And I seen some of y'all always reiterate that point. If she's lying, how come nobody don't sue her? Well, she's trying to defend herself now. Defend herself against what? Content creators? I don't know of any content creator that has the power. Maybe, I don't even know if they got the influence, but legally, we just put out information and people do with it what they want. But she has made accusations against certain people that would want to fight back against them accusations, and she campaigned about a lot of stuff. She went on various platforms, repeating things over and over and just making up new stuff. So this is for the people who said, if she's lying, how come nobody don't sue her? She said it herself. Many of you have believed her. Now, me personally, I'm gonna be real with you. I never really believed nothing she said. I believe in the beginning that she started out telling the truth when she was talking about her experience with the roots and being around them. Then she started embellishing, and it went to just straight out lying to me. Like it was a particular time where she said, allegedly, she was by Epstein Island on the boat, saving the girls. Another time she said, allegedly, she had workers at the Diddy parties and they had watches on and they was filming everything and they saw everything that was going on and they knew everything and she got the tapes. I don't remember none of that. Can't have short-term memory because everything has a digital footprint. So I just think the cap, which led to income, which led to her going on various platforms where they were paying her, people realized the jig is up. She might not be getting paid by platforms anymore, and she just needs the ones. And even if she is getting paid, it's not enough money to sustain against some of this legal stuff that's gonna come down on her for capping. She campaigned against a lot of people. She seems to know everybody's business and always talks first person like she was actually there. But I don't remember any record of her being in certain places that she inserted herself. There's no pictures, there's no evidence, just her word. And she was able to amass a big following. And I ain't gonna lie to you, it's entertaining. You know, we all love the spooky, the unknown, and you know, there's a Loch Ness monster that really exists. You know, people really believe fictitious fables for a long time. And I think she was able to capture an audience with Cap. But it just come a point where it's over, it has to end, and when it ends, it comes crashing hard. So I'm not endorsing her GoFundMe. I'm not knocking it either, because you know, what did P.T. Barnum say? A sucker is born every day. So if you're gonna give her GoFundMe bread, that's on you. I see she got $50 here, $150 here, $143. What made you come up with $143? 100 here, 50. So she getting, so I don't know about that 16,000. I don't really think you're gonna get that 16, right? But hey, stranger things have happened, right? I actually believed a lot of things she said. And I'm one of the only people from the beginning that was calling Cap on a lot. No, but I got a lot of resistance. You know, sometimes when you tell the truth, people are always quick to say you hating on something or you just mad because whatever. And then later on, what you said about said people, you end up being right, but nobody comes back and say, yo, you was right. Nobody comes back and say, yo, it was Cap. They just leave it. So I'm not going, you know, I ain't going to push no lines or nothing like that. I'm going to leave it where it's at. But you see what she has to resort to do now. Because if you were getting paid and you were earning money, you always put money away for a rainy day, especially when you make accusations and claims. You know, and you dare people to sue you. So sometimes you get what you ask for, you get what you wish for. So that's what's going on. So I don't know if this got anything to do with content creator more than some of the people that she spoke about. And there was a lot of artists that she just seems to know everybody's business, everybody's sex life, everybody's children, everything. So I don't know. And like I said, it became marketable and it became promoted by certain platforms. And a lot of people cake. They ate off it. You know what I'm saying? They ate. They made 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s of thousands of dollars from like one or two interviews. I'm just telling you the truth because I know the numbers. They have really eaten. That's not a word. Eaten, yeah. They really, or is it ate? I don't know. I don't got time to be all grammatically, verbally correct right now. I'm just saying they bullshitting and they got a lot of money. Anyway, you want to donate, you can. I ain't putting the link up. You can look it up for yourself. You know, some of y'all like doing stuff, you know, just to do it. I don't know. Maybe you want your name on the screen. Who knows? Anyway, I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is a part of the rundown, but I do have some information for you. Check this out. If you want to get interviewed on Doggie Diamonds TV, just hit me up on IG at Doggie Diamonds. Listen, you want to hop on this special offer because it's a 35-minute interview that includes a social media promo. It could be live streamed or taped, and an additional guest can be in your interview. Let's do a station identification real quick. That look just like me, though. Subscribe to my YouTube. Yes, subscribe. Until next time. And if you want to subscribe, you don't have to click anything in the description box. You could click the logo right there that's spinning. You'll be able to subscribe to the page. Also, you can watch these related videos on the right after the fact. Well, you can click them now and just go to them and start watching other stuff. Don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.